beautiful souls, welcome to my channel. So today we will be exploring how can we ride the cycle of the waning crescent moon in a way so that we could rest, recharge, and prepare ourselves for the next cycle correctly. We are not just the victims of the moon cycles of the celestial bodies' behavior, like retrogrades or whatever. We just want to make sure that at each and every cycle we are really the queens. We really master that cycle correctly, right? So we learn all of the behavioral patterns of the celestial bodies, but then what we do on our end, we utilize our intuition together with the intuitive reading from the tarot cards, and we by the end of this reading, we know how can we truly rest, recharge, and prepare for the new, good, beautiful, and truthful to come into our life. So it will be like a very simple spread, which will help you understand, first of all, what does your soul need to heal in your finances area. All right, in your career, whatever you're currently involved in, from the money perspective, right? So maybe specific things have to be healed there so that you would finally could get moving forward and get the new energy in that area. Also in the area of relationship, quite the same question. What do you want to heal there? And in your life in overall. And we want to understand after your healing, in fact, which kind of energy will be invited after that, so that we would see the outcome, right, based on that. And we also want to see how can we nurture ourselves during this period. What we can do to nurture ourselves during this period so that we would be able to recharge correctly, right? And another thing which I would love to see is which kind of claims we could have so that we could ride the energy of this moon cycle correctly, and we could truly release and recharge ourselves, prepare for the next cycle correctly. And there will be the secret claim in the end of this reading, which I already prepared for you with another deck, and it will be just shown to you after we finish with all this reading. By the way, in the middle of the video, I will share with you the cheat sheet with all the information about all retrogrades. It's such an amazing tool. I keep it handy myself regularly, so stay tuned and don't miss it out. So the sequence matters in this reading, so get prepared. Now, by the way, if you really don't want to miss such kind of videos in future, please subscribe to my channel and also give the thumbs up. It really supports me. Give the thumbs up, hit like to this video to produce more videos like this. You can also type in comments which kind of videos you would love to hear from me in future, and I will be so happy to address all these things. All right, so let's get started. So what does your soul need to heal in your finances area? There is the feeling of overwhelmment, which I sense from this, and the overwhelmment on the energetic level. In fact, whenever we are dealing with any kind of wants, it is all about that energy and passion, and there is some kind of unclarity. What are my true talents? Where do I need to invest myself further on so that I would truly see in which direction to go? And that overwhelmment, in fact, of doing, being on the go, of many things around, does not help you truly rest and recharge. It creates even more that pattern of heaviness, in fact. So you want to recharge by going out to the sun, in fact. You just want to reconnect with nature. You want to go to and do anything which will bring you a little sense of joy. All right. So when we meet that card in such a combination, it's just clearly showing us we want to do certain activities which will bring us slightly closer to the sense of joy. You can even open your tarot journal, any kind of journal, and you can ask yourself a question, which kind of activities can bring me joy today? And just write them down. Whatever was bringing you joy in the past, you can just figuring it out. Maybe even eating just a small bite of chocolate can bring you joy. Maybe dancing, maybe just singing if you are living alone and nobody will be like so-called, we're so afraid that someone will be disturbed. And then maybe it's my room. I want to do something in my room, even if you're living with some friends. So switch on the music if you love it. Maybe just watch your favorite movie, or whatever it is. Go for a walk, go visit some friend. Whatever will bring you joy is actually something what will invite you to rest and recharge correctly here in your finances area, and we'll start dissolving that cycle of overwhelmment, because I can clearly see here how that overwhelmment in fact does not allow you in some sense to really truly connect with you, with who you truly are, with your authenticity, with your talents, because when we do, we miss many things about ours. And then we long for doing something with joy, but we don't truly do it with joy, right? So we want to start that cycle of joy consciously with you together here, so that we could truly reconnect with our talents. All right. Now, what do we need to heal in our relationships? In relationships, we want really to leave all the previous traumas where we were before. Meaning that once we do that, we will stop feeling up and down, up and down, up and down. We're just like we were tortured by these up and downs. But it is time. It is time to release it. And once we just decide, we say, hey, now is the period of renewal. And as I mentioned before, we are in the Waning Crescent Moon cycle. And Waning Crescent Moon, it's all about that renewal, rejuvenation, and like inviting that rest and recharge. Getting prepared for something new, good, beautiful, and truthful to come into our life. For that, we have to consciously, intentionally release all the so-called traumas where we were stuck before. But you may say, Yulia, you don't know my story. Yes, we all have so many stories, and the truth about all these stories, they are wired really to torture us. If they don't make us happy, if I don't wake up in the morning and I'm not happy, this story is like this sword. It gets into my flesh and it creates pain. So I can actually start consciously releasing it. And how can we do it? We can do it through a specific claim. And let's ask how. I choose peace. I choose peace in my heart. Because once we invite that peace in our heart, and we choose peace, and we claim it again and again, it is much easier to actually hold ourselves on to that peace. It's like that repetition. I choose peace. I love and approve of myself, and I choose peace. No matter what happened to me before, I choose peace right now. I don't want to be tormented being on the periphery of this cycle anymore. I want to go inwardly in the very center. That's what I choose now. And you say it, you claim it, you write it down before going to sleep. And that's how you start that recharge process. Now, what do you need to heal in your life? Oh. So in your life, it seems like you were really tough on yourself for quite a while, sitting on this very, very fired chair, like this queen is sitting, right? The Queen of Justice. And she was justifying so many things for her why she cannot be happy. But now is the time to approach happiness and abundance. And it's time to start that new cycle, weaving that new web in your life, just like this spider, that web madam, web lady, right? So we want to start weaving our new reality where we actually release everything from before. We don't want to justify anything anymore, and we don't want to have sentences, if then. No, I just want to be happy. I exist and I want to be happy. I don't want any more if then. I want just to be happy. And that's what I invite into my life. All right? And so I even shut down that previous card and I show this to you right now. Now, because we want to claim it. We want to claim it. And we can do it even with this physical reading right now. That's how you can do it. And how can you nurture yourself during this waning crescent moon? First of all, you want to choose peace, right? Choose peace and love. Peace and love. So once we come back to love through peace, right? We actually slowly but steadily start opening ourselves to more to come into our lives, relationship, new projects, and more abundance. That's how we start doing it. And remember, the new cycle of the moon is on the horizon. So it's really, really important that we start that process of self-love, self-nurturing, and which specific activities can we do for that rest and recharge and self-love? Let's ask actually the universe. Yes, so that is the sacred solitude of this divine queen, right? Who starts weaving her new reality. Because justice already, all these karmic relations, whatever, we push them away at this moment. We want the renewal. Remember, waning crescent is the renewal. Everybody has the chance, and that's what we invite here. And yes, rest, but how to rest? It's not just sleep, but maybe it's sleep. Whatever the rest for you is, just choose it. So it might be sleep, by the way. It may be taking a bath, right? It may be going to the spa, whatever. Maybe, yes, it's exactly any beauty ritual. So whatever will work for you here, right? Whatever will work for you here in that definition, you can just start journaling about this, right? And work with that moon cycle of renewal and rejuvenation. All right, so I also promised to you that secret claim, so that you could wire that energy of rest, renewal, and recharge correctly. So what is that? I trust that life wants the best for me. When we suffer, that's not when the life wants the best for us, right? So we want to give the chance to life to start flourishing through us with joy. That's what we want to give. That chance to life, right? To start flourishing through us with joy like the sun. That's why I put it in here. All right, so claim it now in your comments, in your journal, so that you could really own that energy. Thank you so much. Hit the like to this video if you loved it. Also subscribe to this channel so that you would never miss these videos ever after. And thank you so much for receivership. I hope that all this will help you to truly rejuvenate and truly recharge. Blessings to you all.